Hello, folks. This is Steve A. for you. Nothing in this episode is a promotion, nor is it a recommendation. So, I go to slashdot.org, News for Nerds. I'm scrolling down, and there's one that, in the last couple of days, I've been interested in this industrial plant closing here in Asheboro. Suddenly closed, shut down, no real explanation. So I'm scrolling down looking at the slugs here. Verizon is shutting down. Oh, there's the key words, shutting down. Verizon is shutting down Blue Jeans. Never heard of it. But I use Verizon. I use a flip phone. Verizon is shutting down Blue Jeans, a video conferencing app it bought for $400 million. Why would Verizon buy a video conferencing app? Now, I stopped to think and I went, oh, wait a minute. This is the fallout from coming out of the COVID thing. Because before everybody had to stay at home and you had to work from home. So Zoom. Now remember, I mentioned a brand name. I'm not promoting anything. I'm not recommending anything. Oh, like Zoom. Oh, was Verizon going to go head to head with Zoom? Verizon's Blue Jeans. Hang on. Let's just do a search on that. Blue Jeans by Verizon Video Collaboration Platform. Blue Jeans by Verizon, whether you want to host virtual or hybrid events or your workforce needs ways to collaborate, Blue Jeans provides an enterprise-grade video conferencing platform that's easy to use. Call sales, and it's got an 800 number. See it? This is the first time I'm reading this, first time I'm seeing this. The video platform that optimizes flexible work, Blue Jeans by Verizon provides a simple, smart, and trusted platform of services that integrates the industry's highest fidelity audio and video performance. Is that by cell phone? Or do they do internet and have internet cable? Is it cell phone or is it internet? Its incredible productivity features help you drive blah, 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 blah. So there's a lot of stuff here. Get business calling and collaboration in an easy to use integrated mobile app. Okay, so it means you have smartphones. Meetings. Premium video conferencing from virtually anywhere on any, web-enabled device. So, does it mean it goes over the web, but you get it by way of the cell tower? Because, my flip phone, it doesn't work good, but it actually has the ability to use the cell tower to go to the internet. No download needed. Easily join a feature-rich meeting on any supported browser. Well, I don't know. But is that a smartphone or is that a home computer? See, I'm stupid. I have a flip phone. If I had a smartphone that I paid $1,000 for, I'd understand this immediately. segment specific. Oh, look at that. This is the first time I look at it. Aren't his glasses really similar to my new frames? Oh, wait a minute, what's that on there? Oh, I think that's a clue. He's got something on these glasses. Let's find out more. The video conferencing app will be shut down just over 3 years after it was bought for $400 million. 9 to 5 Google reports in May 2020. Is that the beginning of COVID? Verizon acquires Blue Jeans, a business-focused video app that first launched in 2011. Never heard of it, so they must have just been struggling along. At the beginning of 2022, Google and Verizon partnered to preload the Blue Jeans app on since discontinued Glass Enterprise Edition 2 smart glasses sold by Verizon. Now, wait a minute. I'll bet it looks something like that guy. I was looking at it because of, I just got these today. Hang on. What is this? Glass Enterprise Edition 2 smart glasses. I've heard of smartphone. Wait a minute. Google and smart glasses? Or is it Facebook? I heard something like that in the past. Google Enterprise Edition glasses. Wait a minute. Thank you for over a decade of innovation and partnership. As of March 15, 2023, we will no longer sell Glass Enterprise Edition. We will continue supporting Glass Enterprise Edition until September 15th. That means that if you have it, good luck. So there's a website for it. eBay, $900. Wait a minute. This is the first time I'm seeing this, folks. Oh, that looks like. You could put that on. Google Glass Explorer Edition in charcoal model XEC used, given as gift, some staining on the boxes, though this was carefully stored, but this item was price $900 even. Well, where is this going to go? Why would anybody buy it if the service is being deep six? Okay, so now we have a chance to see it. There's the charger. Okay, this is what he's selling. Let's see how long it's been here. Westport, Connecticut. Oh, it looks like there's something else. Lenovo Smart Glasses Wireless Bluetooth. Woolix Smart glasses, neat body from Japan used. But the Lenovo ones are only $70. New Google Glass Explorer Edition. Wait a minute. There's price competition. New New, not used. Not given as a gift. Open box. It looks very similar. New Google Glass Explorer Edition in charcoal XEC frame. Oh, frame only. That's why it's discounted. So that other one must have the electronics, which is worth another $600. But wait a minute. Okay, it looks really similar. Oh, there is something missing. It's that thing that goes right here. Right? But what's this? That's big and bulky. $200 from Japan. Similar sponsored items. Yeah, see, it's missing this part here. That must go on over the frame. So the frame is $200. Are you serious? I've just figured out why it didn't go anywhere. I just figured out why it didn't go anywhere. Who wants to pay $1,000 a head to hear people talk? They can do it over a telephone and not see each other. Or they can do it by Zoom and just use a webcam like this that costs $30. Oh, no, wait a minute. During the COVID, they went up to $50. No, I got this for $18. And like in 4 weeks, because of the COVID, people stay home. They got to be $50 each. And then when the epidemic was more or less over, they dropped back down to $18. That's when I got this one because the other one burned out. We figured it out. We figured out why it didn't work. Too expensive. Webcams are cheaper. Too expensive. I figured it out. Oh, here's one in eBay for $1,300. $20 delivery. This says developers.google.com. Glass Enterprise Edition 2. Glass Enterprise 2 is an assisted reality wearable that helps businesses improve the quality of their output. It can also help their employees work faster, smarter, and safer. Safe from what? The dog barking across the street? It's almost 2 a.m. Shut up! The moon's not out. It provides hands-on workers and professionals with glanceable. Oh, look at the way they word things. I'm making fun of them. They're dumb shits. They're in over their heads. They were hired to perform miracles, and they were told they were geniuses. Just go to it. Professionals with glanceable, voice-activated assistance that's designed to be worn all day, thanks to its comfortable, lightweight profile. Yeah, that's right. Remember how heavy and big, bulky the Japanese one was? Microelectronics. The guides on this site are intended to help you navigate the opportunities that this device can offer. See, this page, they haven't caught up with the fact they're deep sixing it. But the other one, they're saying it's goodbye already. Take a look below to find out where to get started. Before you start, update Glass's firmware. So they assume you're wearing one, and they want to be sure you're on the latest firmware because they got some spectacular. Oh, that means it was full of bugs. Yeah, that means that the software in it was full of bugs, and they're finding them as they go. How to use your device, how to deploy, how to develop. Questions. Oh, you can develop apps for this? Read our development guide to learn how to build new applications or migrate previous ones from Enterprise Edition 1. Oh, that's right. This is Enterprise Edition 2. Oh, you mean they're not totally software compatible between Enterprise Edition 1 and 2? That's an extra expense. You know, do you ever go to Gmail? Have you ever noticed when Gmail comes up, which assumes you have a modern browser, that there's a button you can click on that if you actually have a very old computer that has like a really out of date browser from 10 years ago, if you click on that, the web page they send down to show you the mail is simplified so it won't fall over itself because it doesn't have, they took out all the whiz bang new things and just give you the actual text of the emails. Yeah. Well, that's kind of what's implied here between edition 1 and 2 if you have to migrate the apps you developed. What's going to happen with the apps you developed and now they're deep sixing it? Oh, you were too stupid not to see this was a dead end? Glass is fundamentally different than existing wearable devices in both design and use. For more details, see our help center. How can we? Oh, there it is. They send you to the help center to tell you it's been deep sixed. Describe your issue. Get started. Provision the device using a QR code. Everything you click on in the help is going to tell you don't bother. Don't bother. Google is out of this. Verizon is deep sixing it. We're out of this. Goodbye. Don't you get the message? More recently, Blue Jeans gained a free tier this year, opening the app to many more potential customers and competing for the free consumer-ready services of Google Meet and Zoom. There you go. They had Verizon and, do I understand this correctly? Verizon and Google partnered for the Glass Enterprise Edition, but then somebody else at Google figured out that was a dead end and they created Google Meet. I've heard of Zoom, but I didn't know about Google Meet. Google Meet, online video calls, meetings and conferencing, video calls. Using Meet for work, try Google Workspace Individual. Video calls and meetings for everyone. Google Meet is one service for secure. It's the same wording, except I don't see anybody here having to. So do they do it with webcams? Get the whole crew together in Google Meet where you can present business proposals, collaborate on chemistry assignments, or just catch up face to face. Businesses, schools, streaming. Share your screen, host large meetings, 500 or more people online. Leading companies trust Google Meet, Whirlpool, Twitter, oh no, that's called X now, Airbus, Colgate-Palmolive, Salesforce. Now, this is the first time I'm seeing this. And if I understand this correctly, one part of Google said, we'll take your money, Verizon, and do this Google Enterprise glass shit we're trying to find some sucker to eat. See, each subunit is trying to be an emerging business. You understand that? So those geniuses went out and they found that Verizon needed somebody to be a partner. And Google's an impressive name. They are the biggest in the world. But somebody else at Google in another department, maybe on another continent, a different executive chain, decided to just simplify it. I'll bet you they use webcams. Let me ask that question. Does Google Meet use webcams for meetings? Google Meet, formerly Duo, Hangouts, and other names, is one of the most popular video call services, but camera quality has been capped at 720p. That's finally changing. Google is starting to roll out support for 1080p camera quality in How to Geek. Google Meet can now stream your camera. Okay, they stole some pictures from there. Google is starting, all right, 1080 camera quality, meeting, matching the resolution that comes out of most modern webcams. I'm not so senile like the president after all. I figured it out. You seen how as soon as he doesn't have a teleprompter, he begins to stumble and he can't remember the last. He's in the middle of a sentence and he can't remember what he was talking about? It isn't every sentence. It's just that they have to come up and nudge him. Google is starting to roll out support for 1080p. That's the vertical. Haven't you noticed that all my videos about in this past year, I switched over to 1080 instead of 720 as my base resolution? Meeting the resolution that comes out of most modern webcams. Oh, there you go. We got a feeling for the price by going to eBay, and those things that you would put on that would be right there are $1,000 neighborhood, and a webcam, even at the top of the pandemic, is only $50. Shazam. Even I could figure that one out. It's over, folks. It's over. We figured it out. We understand what this is all about. Now, why am I doing this? This is going to go on to my new playlist, Sudden Closing. In a sense, this is sudden closing in internet time because they've already announced, forget it if you're thinking of getting into this, and after September 15th, they have a dream about how they're going to make it, but somewhere in the picture, usually there's an aspect that's either extremely inconvenient for most potential users, or they're asking too much money compared to a simpler solution that will do 90% of the same thing and cost less than 10% of that. You got the 10 to 1? 90% of the productivity is done by 10% of the people. That kind of paradigm. We got it. We figured it out. I'm glad I saw this one and I'm glad I explored. I'm going to close this by simply saying this other stuff about the local closing here, I'll bet you we're going to find something similar. That it's about not actually being saleable and therefore not profitable in the face of competition reality. Steve AB4L, just an idiot running his mouth. I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. Saying see you in 73.